Hello everyone, how are you? Been a while. I know it's been a while since my last stream, but I finally had a chance to come and stream this map rotation on the Nations Cup. I'm really excited about how the tournament is going, and I will drop by. On the server. I'll try to play as many maps, and I will also cover who is qualified, who isn't, and we'll take a look how the server is going for the ones that don't know. Hey, Bambeo, Mike, what up, my crown? You guys have a crown. Nice. Okay, let's drop in and first see. Okay, let's first take a look at the UI of the server. So the UI is really clean. We went for something really light for performances. So as you can see, I chatted, and on the chat you see that a little bit before my name, you can see Por from Portugal, number 3. That means that I'm currently the ranked number 3 on Portugal. And you can see on the left, you can see the top Portugal players, Nations Cup qualifiers. The top 5 players will qualify, and we will take a look at each nation. So I've been playing for a while. This event started on September 6th, and I will wait for the next map to start racing. So today I had to adjust the chat from the usually discovery streams, the stream chat, to be close to the top. So we had these loading screens representing the Nations Cup. Nations Cup qualifiers will be over in 2 days, so I haven't had the chance to stream the first couple of days, but yeah. So let's see. These are 8 maps, all maps made by custom mappers, especially for this edition. So I'm really thankful to all of the people that made a map, and we have roughly 50-50 full speed and tech. We have slightly more tech, but as I said, today is the 6th day, 2 more days for qualifiers, and oh boy, the records are stacked. Let me just take a quick look. If you click on this UI, you can see we have 20 teams, 20 regions, and you can see the ranking within each team. For example, Africa and Middle East only have 4 players, so yeah, bummer. You need actually 5 players to qualify. Asia, the same, also 4 players. But then you get Austria, and you have the ranking within each team, so all these players are qualified for the main event. Canada as well. Then Central East Europe, you can see the ranking as well, and you can see that you have more than 5 players. This means that only the top 5 will go, and from the 6th, 7th, and 8th will be eliminated. Well, unless in 2 days something changes, because this ends on the end of September 13. Same from Central North Europe. You have like a tight battle, I would say, for the first 4 places, and then you can see the difference in ranks. Central South Europe as well, we have Czech, Denmark, Finland, all these nations will be represented. France with a stacked squad. You can see how difficult it is to be qualified on France because they have a lot of competition. And Germany, I would say that Germany and France probably have, in theory, the most competitive teams. Hungary, Poland as well, Portugal, where I am in third place, as I'd said before. Sadly, South America and Oceania only have 2 players so far. South Africa, UK, and USA. So far, when you click on the MVP UI, you see the best players, and we have 124 players joined. And yeah, it's really a stacked list. Records are really tough. And yeah, enough of talking. So let's see these maps. I already know the maps, so today is not a discovery stream because yeah, I've played these maps before. Yeah, so let's chill and rotate these. So this map is called Risky Business. You can see that it's a tech map, and probably the name Risky Business is due to the first jump. Will the tech and display from PT? Sorry, I not understand who is Andy's. What up, Ponchiana, Krill, Mike? So the name Risky Business probably comes from this jump. You have to make not too high jump, but you know, let's just show you first how the map looks. So it's high speed tech map. I don't know if it's a speed tech map, but it's fast paced actually. You can dodge these ramp here and there. And the jump to the finish. So as you can see, it's high pace map. Hey June. So the server has been, you know, this is a time attack competition, and this has been live for a few days. It's day 6. So the server has been like usually 10 people pretty much all the time. So it's nice to see that people are trying their best. And you can see the local records. My personal best is 40:27, and you can see how far I am from the world record and from the top positions. From Shark, 39:42, that's 46, 47, 48, 50, insane. So really insane, insane times. I will also make a video with the best replays, with the top 5 replays in each map. I'm really excited to see the brilliancy. So this competition has been nice for me because I'm a full speed player, as you know, and I think I'm getting a little bit more comfortable at tech. I'm still not competitive enough. Speed tech. Hey Ita. Ita considers it to be a lol tech. Probably because of the start, right? Because of the jump. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward because the top 5 will move on, and then we'll have nations battling to earn points on the main event. Main event, if you don't know, will start on September 20th, so one week from now, and 14 maps. So that's a lot. And oh boy, let me tell you that the maps are amazing. Really. You kinda need to bounce over the engine off, but not too much because you don't want to lose airtime. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Adam. Yeah, that is a perfect. The name is really fits the map because it's really a perfect pick and perfectly built, I would say. I guess the other maps are not really, I wouldn't call them mainstream maps, but these qualifier map pack are I would say diverse maps, quite diverse maps. They are on tech and full speed, but they represent a wide genre of those styles. I don't get this. Should I? How many days will the event last? I don't know if Dean is watching the stream or not, but how many days will the event last? The event, the qualifiers will end on September 13. You are, nice. And you can see on the top, I don't know if you guys can see the images, but the way I look at the server, I can watch the images that show on the top corner, left and right. On the left you can see the little globe, the icon of the tournament, and on the right you can see the qualifiers dates. So it's from September 6th to 13th, and the main event will be from 20th to October 4th. The main event will be longer, it will be 2 weeks. 2 weeks to explore double the maps. Also balanced, I would say. 50, well, slightly more tech than full speed, but yeah, 50-50. So this is on time attack, obviously, map rotation, 8 maps, and it has been rotating the maps ever since it started. If you don't know yet the criteria for the regions, for example, Dean, as you can see on the chat, is on Central South Europe. And why is that? I'll explain to you. So basically, when we open the registrations, for nations. Surprise, surprise. Nations. And there were teams that didn't have 5 players, so it would be impossible for them to qualify. So if you didn't see my last video, we basically grouped them. Dean is from Greece and he's on Central South Europe, and I know Italy as well is on that region. Yo Cypher, long time, man. Hope everything is doing alright. Everything is going alright. Yo Ella, what is your Discord? You can follow my Discord on my YouTube channel. You have a link to my Discord, and you can join. Well, if you didn't get to see Nations Cup, or we weren't aware of Nations Cup before, let's just say that if you join that Discord, you'll probably have more opportunities. I usually host other events as well, so I would say it's a nice place to hang out. Okay, so the map was extended time. I would say like 3 days ago, people were asking for replay options, and I had that disabled because I was afraid that people would replay maps and others couldn't finish the maps. But, you know, most people ask for it, so it means it's important, I would say. I guess if you guys don't know, I'll have to turn on the. You will probably hear a fan. That's my computer fan. It's like someone is vacuum cleaning. And on the top left, you can see the best times for my region, which is Portugal. So you can see I'm third as well. You can see someone drove 39.60. Both of them drove 39.60. So you can see that to get ahead, I have to improve a lot. So yeah, I think it's a clean look. Kim was the mastermind behind this server setup, so really amazing job. I think it's clean, and it tells the driver what he needs to know. His position, is he qualified or not? I don't know how to do this part. So, oh man, tough map to improve. Yo, well, so yeah, basically the registrations are no longer open, unfortunately. So you can't participate in this edition. I mean, you can join the server. The server is open, but you wouldn't be able to race. Only the registered players could. So the only thing that I can say is that, well, stay tuned for other editions or other events. I announced this on, I think, April. So yeah, probably 4 months to register. But I know that a lot of people are saying that they weren't aware of the event. Well, fuck. Yeah, but I would say that, by the way, what is your nation? Well, I'm really curious to see which nation will win. It will be like a multi-team scrim. I'm players will get local records and try to earn points for their team. This is really challenging for me as a full speed player playing tech. It's really difficult. And I don't know how to do this end as well. I don't know if you need to cancel or not. Probably you do need to cancel the event. The drift, sorry. Oh, Portugal. Oh man. That would be, yeah. It kills me to say that you can't play because, yeah, the registration is over and we are 2 days from finishing the qualifiers, because Portugal could really use, I mean, as you can see, we have 7 players and probably these 5 players will go on. Ari, El Capitan, me, Tos and Mamen. So basically all these 5 players will move on to represent Portugal in the main event. Hey Krong, what up my man? My man. So since this map was replayed, and this drift cancel, yeah. So this map was replayed, the time was extended, so that's why you'll probably be seeing this map for 10 more minutes. I have no idea how can you cancel the drift in the end. It's so tight. How do you cancel it? Do you like counter steer? Is that it? It's like, I don't get it. How do you cancel that? That really is tough. Hey Endo, what up? Welcome to the Nations Cup qualifiers. Almost. Oh. Yeah, probably you are hearing this white noise. It's from my computer. The people that usually see these streams, the Discovery streams, are used to it, but if you are new and you don't know what is this noise, it's because my computer can't be on silent mode during the summer. Otherwise it would be... How can I cancel this? Ooh, almost PB. 29. Yeah, so Ita is saying that it can't figure out the map, but what is Ita time? 39.84. Ah, still wouldn't be enough to gain a spot on Portugal ratings. I would need better than 39.60. Ooh, that's insane. I would need top 15 local records to be ahead of the other 2 Portuguese. That's tough. Oh man, this drift is really tricky to me. Poor Ita. Oh man, because if you jump too high, you'll lose speed, you know. But if you jump too low, your heels will touch the engine off, and you're cooked. I usually release here. That drift hurts my soul. Which drift, by the way? It's the last one? How is the last one that kills you? A lot of drifts kill me. I would say that the single fact that I have to drift kills me. But let me tell you that if I was racing this, probably I would even say 6 months ago to 1 year, yeah, I'd be cooked. Playing map suggestions has been helping me improve on tech. So yeah. This is my improved version. Around 30 seconds. Okay, so that's basically the first one. I sometimes get slowdowns there. I usually release out, but yeah, I'm slow. So ah, 13 seconds. Okay, this one. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this drift is really tricky. This one is more easygoing. Yes, that was. I get that, Cypher. Even though this event is on time attack, you know, and it's an open server, so people can play when they have time. But instead of doing something like rounds, where players would have to play basically at the same time, and that would be really difficult to assemble, especially when you're racing a Nations Cup, you know. How would you race I would say Canada and Germany at the same time? You'll have to think about the time difference as well. And since I know people are busy, you know, in their lives, school, work, other personal issues, I went for time attack. Open server, and everyone plays when they can. But I get it. Would be nice to have you, though. So almost 20 teams, 20 different teams, and almost all teams, 17 teams or 18, I don't remember. But probably three teams don't have yet the required players. So it's Africa and Middle East, currently on the elimination position, Asia, and South America and Oceania. Those are the three regions that probably won't make it to the main event. That would be something, Poinciana. Actually, I have a long pile of maps to discover. You can submit maps for my used to be weekly streams. I've been kinda away from that due to spending most of my Trackmania time on this event. And I don't mean like racing, like organizing, preparing the server, the players, you know. So, I released, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have released. Am I the only one that presses the acceleration button harder in order to go faster? It's like, what? I don't know why I do it, but my brain thinks so. My brain keeps saying press harder. Press that button harder to go faster. And that was the reason why I stopped playing with the keyboard. That's sick. That's nice to know, man. Because sometimes, like, I'm mid-race and I don't usually think about it, but when I'm conscious, why am I pressing so hard? Really? And that was the reason why I stopped playing keyboard. I would literally end every Trackmania session with a crippled hand. That was insane. I get the checkpoint earlier, but I don't keep the speed. Yeah, not gonna improve this one. Let me show you the map from top. So I think this is a pretty fun map. I know it's has its issues when you hunt a map for several hours, things will start to come, you know, little things that don't annoy you will start to. Okay, this was one of the maps. I'll try to show you the most maps that I can. This map is a full speed map. I made the map. and let me tell you let me tell you why this map, why I have maps here. I made backup maps, you know, in case mappers didn't send me their maps. I made a few backup maps. I made 3 full speed maps, 1 tech map, and yeah, it happened. So some interested mappers said that after all they wasn't going to make a full speed map, so my maps serve the purpose. So that's why I have maps here. I was really prepared not to have any map of mine on this event, but a few mappers didn't deliver, and that's alright, you know. And this is kind of a transitional map. You have to find the best line in the start. But let me tell you that I think that the main event maps will be more, I wouldn't say standard, but the quality of the main event maps is really high. To make this jump easier, you can also air brake. And if you do... Well, why do I keep bouncing like that? My personal best is 4180. That means I am on 10, on the place number 10. Out of 19.2 records. Raven has the world record with 41.46, and within my region I have the best time. So I have the best Portuguese time in the leaderboard. Yeah, Mike. To do this, you can't do this more to the left. See, if you go too much to the left, you jump further. And it isn't as smooth, so you have to go more downwards and try to catch the ramp more to the right, more to the right. I'm not sure if I should speed slide there. So I know it's not a conventional map, but it's not a conventional map, but you know, I can't really judge because it's my map, you know. So yeah, I didn't vote for these maps, the maps that I made at least, because it doesn't make any sense for me to vote on my own maps. Yo, Matt. I don't know if Matt is listening, so I'll just type on the chat. Then again, as I've told, it would be nice to have diversity. And one thing that people asked and we don't have, unfortunately, not even for main event, is dirt maps. We don't have dirt maps. And I know people wanted it. Well, some of them, at least. But I didn't make any restrictions towards dirt. In fact, one thing that I am proud is that all the maps have their author authenticity, you know. All the maps were designed by their mappers how they pleased. So that's why I think we have a lot of diversity. Different styles of full speed and tech. I don't know, I think that makes the event more fun. instead of having all the maps the same. But well, that's me. I know some people think like me as well. Oh, I didn't try this with camera one. Let me see. Camera one. How can you guys play with camera one? Oof. I can't. Yeah, but we almost had the full speed dirt map. Almost. $39. So 40. Let's go more to the left. I think I... Oh man. Camera 3. You guys know that the best camera is 7, right? People are still improving their records, as you can see. Currently, William is the MVP. You can see on the bottom left, followed by Anix, that is actually playing right now, and Sign Dark as well. Is number 3. You guys see how stacked the best players list look like? Willy, Dark, Shark, Poofy, Rexa, Railgun, Sammy, Monster, Ibil, Cyanide, Caleb, Ita, Cobra, Pasio, Idra, Zereni, Drew, Ari, Macaroni, Merv, Louis, Scorbs, Tuketsu and Raven, the top 25. That's a stacked list. Yeah, Pointiana, you can. We made the server open, so everyone, and the main event will be as well. So people will be able to be there and spectate. Only the registered players will be able to actually race and drive records. So a lot of people joined and asked what was going on, but sadly they couldn't, I couldn't let them play because registration was over, teams were assembled. Ooh, nice. Oh man, bad wall ride. Ooh, this was terrible. 41.77. I improved. Nice. Dude, I felt so bad at the end. What up, Toss? Portugal, buddy. Tequiago. Literally, the only reason that I am on the 3rd place in Portugal team is because of full speed. That's the only reason. Yeah, that wall ride was really. I don't know. I don't know if you are complaining about the wall ride or about the way I drove the wall ride. But that wall ride gets me often. Yeah. The turnover was bad and the wall ride wasn't great either. Which map is going to be next? Okay, get Boomer. Yeah, this is what I expected with replay votes. It would take me a long time to show you all the maps if you replay every map. But that's alright. I'll show the maps that I can. And if you guys want to know more about these maps, or you guys want to see the maps, you can also join the server as Point Channel did. You can't race, but yeah, you can join. Oh man, air time. So you can expect a qualifiers video. I can't promise that it would be next week, because next week it's 1 week to prepare the main event. I don't know if I can do the video while preparing the main event, teams and the server or whatnot. But yeah, I want to make a qualifier video because I'm sure that the replays will look sick. Really excited to see how players push these maps. Oh man. I will also stream the main event at least once. I wanted to stream like a couple days ago, but man, work has been insane. Every time I wanted to stream, I would be called upon a meeting. Like real job getting in the way of my hobby. But can you just let me play? Oof, bad landing. Damn it. Nice. Nice owl. Huge improvement. 4185. It's nice. Nice. .41.46. This world record is just... It's Raven. Yeah, the mid. I think you are referring to the speed slide before the wall ride. I don't even. I'm not even sure that that speed slide is worth it. But will you be back for the main event? Oh well. New PC parts, nice. Stacked owl. Owl's gonna be stacked. Stacked what? Stacked. And actually, yeah. And actually, I got like a kind of side job as well. But I'm really excited. I'm gonna work on a zoo, feeding the ducks. Actually, that's something you see a lot in Portugal. It's old people feeding pigeons. And sometimes people are feeding pigeons next to where their clothes are. Like they put the clothes next to the window to dry and they feed the pigeons at the same time. So guess what? The pigeons are gonna fly next to the clothes and you have to watch them again. I really wish I could explain better. $36. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yep. I'm helping the animals. I don't know if you saw, but I posted on Discord a picture of flamingos that live near my house. And they really look nice. And I also learned that they are pink not because of their natural color, but just because of their diet. Random animal facts. Oh man, but again. Poor Anix. Rip. Rest in shambles. Aren't we all, Panchiano? We are what we eat. Nice Ita, 4181. I mean, if I eat chicken, am I chicken? But I've heard that if you eat a lot of chicken, you can get chicken breast. I don't know if that's true or not. I am pizza. Nice to meet you, pizza. My Italian friend. Oh. But I gotta be honest, I kinda miss Discovery. I really want to get back to it anytime soon. Oof, that was a nice landing. I can see why people get frustrated on this map. I know that some people go to the left. See? If you go to the left, right, sorry. If you go to the right, you can skip the ramp. But I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's a cooking. 76. He actually got my personal best. Hey Summer. Well, sometimes I get mixed. I answer to the in-game chat as if people are listening. For let me take a look again at the regions. So, okay, this one. Oh, okay, Brazil has 5 players. Okay, got it. Brazil, Canada, Central South Europe as well. Oh, sick battles going on Central South Europe for the top 5. Czech, Denmark. Willie is from Denmark, the MVP. Fecita. Almost sounds like that Mexican food, fajita. Fecita. Are you Mexican now, Ita? Fecita. Yo, Nut. Sure, come along. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Ben. I already texted. I also sent a couple DMs to your teammates. But yeah, that sucks, you know. So I was thinking, get new friends. So I was thinking about if we end up having 3 teams that don't qualify, picking the best 5 players of those teams and making a new team. it will depend on how many nations will be out. Oh. Well, it wouldn't the losers teams. I was thinking more about the rest of the world. But imagine if you think about those players, potentially you could have a team with Joe Mama, uh, Mini Crafter, Abba, even Thunder, Polar, Ben, and we have in South America, Oceania, only 2 players. So Baker, Alaska, yeah. So potentially, if these players cared to play more, probably we could have assembled a good team. But yeah, that is just a way to be more inclusive. Yeah, if imagine if 19 teams get qualified and only one team doesn't, well, that team can't go on because it's impossible to make a team with 4 players. But if you have at least two teams with 8 players, I mean, you can just pick the best 5 and make a rest of the world team. It's just a way to be more inclusive, you know. Yeah, but actually Joe did great, man. Yeah, I know some people said that this competition shouldn't be on September because school starts, but I remember when I was in school, I had free time after school, you know. But I get it. Some people probably need to focus. Do we have the Ravens replay? We don't. We don't have Ravens replay. I mean, people can share the replays, but they are not. People can share their replays. But yeah. Okay, now it's probably. See you, Dean. Probably is the most controversial map of the qualifiers. And I will let you decide. I will let you decide. Yeah. I know that everyone has their own agendas, you know. So I know that some people, at least for me, school was really relaxed. But still, I don't miss school. I prefer working 100%. Like, imagine you're off to a great weekend and you have homework. Like, fuck it, right? Oof. Car didn't drift. Risky finish. Yeah, I know it's all about taste, but basically on Karma, I think it's the lowest Karma map. And I know that it's probably due to landing bugs. Damn. The thing about this map was, I know that this map is a gamble. A gamble in the way that it's different. It doesn't mean that it's better or it's worse, but it's a different map. And we went with diversity, but I get it. I know that hunting this map with the constant bugs, I know that it can be frustrating, you know. But as I said earlier, hunting maps can really highlight their worst or their least well built parts. For me it's good since I have Pasiok's clip. Oh, nice. So you basically have old record clip. Yeah, that was actually nice because I've heard that some players actually made Discord groups with their regions. See a ban. I know that, for example, a couple of regions, I'm not sure, Finland, apparently Poland too, Denmark, a couple of nations created Discord groups to share strategy. That would be important for mostly main event, because the qualifiers is basically an individual event, I would say, because you are competing against your peers for a spot. Yeah, but that's something that Trackmania community has. For example, you join a server, you're playing a map, you don't know the line or you don't know anything, you ask and people will tell you. I mean, it's not usual for people to gatekeeping strategies in Trackmania, unless it's a competition, of course. Poland doesn't? Oh, okay. I thought Poland had a Discord group as well. I think Central North Europe as well as a Discord. The others. Nice one. Yeah, but honestly, I'm really, I don't want to say that I'm sure, but I'm really convinced that main event maps are all gonna have high karmas. But the thing is, if you don't know a map, and I've also saw that if you can't race a map, or if you can't finish a map, some drivers get frustrated and say it's a waste map. What time did I get? 4072. Hey Tristan, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Nations Cup qualifiers. Day 6. Yeah, so this map is really controversial. It's this drop, you know? That drop, I would say it bugs sometimes. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh, bad landing. Oh. Mm. Yeah, this is what they talked about landing. Bugs sometimes. Bugs often. It's every time. Well, I get that. I get that it can be because you want to extend the line. Yeah. I think the map has really nice ideas, but it's sad about that. I think you can also ramp trick here. Brutal wall ride as well. 40-31. My PB is 39.91. So where am I? I am here. 39.91. World record is 38.85. And you have a 95 as well, 297s, 198, 99. Yeah, this is stacked. This is a stacked leaderboard. If you don't know, or if you don't remember, 170 players register, roughly, to play Nations Cup. And so far, I'd say we have 80%. 80% of the players actually showed up. Oh man. 80%, so it's 124 players. Yeah, probably a little less. I can't do maths. Actually, I can, but not while multitasking. It uses a lot of brain CPU. I hope we will have 14 maps like this on the main event. Yeah, I think you guys will really be amazed with the main event maps. Did I bug? Did I not bug? Yeah, I can assure you. I can assure you that you won't have this diversity. Well, you will have diverse maps, but I don't think you'll have these issues with bugs. How can I take more than 1 second? Okay, too much. I hope you guys understand how difficult this is for someone that doesn't play tech like me. But how long can I use the I don't play tech card? Right? At some point I'll have to say that I'm just a noob. Yeah, I see what the 2 land bugs. I got 2 land bugs. Oh no. Please no. I need to say no. Sorry. Only for the stream sake, you know. I would like to show more maps. But probably yeah. Okay, so we have, so far, every map we played has been extended. Okay, this is a nice opportunity to try and get a better time. Nice, Inex improved 3906. Nice, nice. At least someone is improving. Ooh, this was nice. Ooh, I bugged. Oof. I had more speed now. But unfortunately, I wrecked it. So there are a lot of stacked teams. Obviously, I would say Central East Europe is a really complete team. Hydra, Drew, Hero, Raven, and I can spell this. It's a really stacked team. This one is a surprise team. I didn't really surprise team for me. North Europe is also competitive, I would say. Central South Europe as well. And Denmark probably could be really well placed. Finland as well, and France. France, we have Alstorm. Obviously, he didn't play enough, so probably didn't even finish more than a couple maps. And Germany. So far, you have four players are really ahead, and you have a clear gap between the fourth and the fifth place. Fifth place by Chernow. So I would say if any of these players tried, they could eventually get the fifth place. Hungary and Poland. Yeah, UK can be really a surprise too. Winter as well, Infra. Yeah, and USA also competitive team. So yeah, a lot can happen. I know that the most obvious thing is that Germany or France ends up winning. Probably even France. But I want to believe that we can have a surprise. I'm not saying that I don't want Germany or France to win, but I would like to see a surprise. In fact, when we had a poll for which team did people think was going to win, people thought that the majority thought that there should be a surprise. And then it was on second place, I think, Germany. So people really think that there will be a surprise, and on the and then right after, people think Germany is going to win. Are you asking me to be scared of Poland? Ita. Yeah, this is a peculiar map. I know that it was a gamble map. Gamble in the way that it could be not well received, but you know, we had to test a lot of maps, and we thought this could be a fun add to the qualifiers, of course. Oh man. You want to say, Thiago, be scared of Poland. I don't know, let me see the Poland team again. The Polish team. Where is Poland? Where is Poland? Poland. Ah, here it is. Here it is. So you have Ita, but yeah, Ita, I know that Ita is not going to play the main event, right? So you have Pasio Macaroni, Redeem Pablo. So basically what you're saying is that people that are going to be qualified is one, two, three, four, five. Probably Vechar. This player on the chat is going to be able to pass Polek. Let me see. Have you finished? So probably the Polish team. So probably the Polish team will be Pasio Macaroni, Pablo, KDB, and Vexiar. I don't know if Cryptix is going to play as well. Actually, Panchiana, this was really an open open mapping stuff. So people I don't know how to say that. Volunteered to map. But if one day you build a backwards map, I think I'll have to accept it. In a backwards competition, right? Backward. I actually made one backwards map for a competition. I know you are probably joking, but I did it for AI and I, the first edition. I built one of the maps where was a backwards map. Hey, you gotta tell Cryptix to play. Oh man, this is one of the maps that I need to get the PB. I need to improve 91, 83. I need to get one spot. If I want to get ahead, I am currently Portugal number 3 player. And yeah, clearly number 1 is ahead, Ari. But El Capitan, yeah, I can compete in tech. But so did Vai qualify? I don't know. This usually takes a few seconds to update. Where is Poland? Poland. Yeah, he moved one spot. So Vai qualified. Nice. Qualified because Ita won't play the main event. So the qualified players will be the player ranked 2 to 6 on Poland. I wish I could show you better runs, but this is me. This is Portugal number 3 POV. Oh man, I flipped. This run trick is really betting on Poland. I mean, I'm getting hyped on Poland, to be honest. But Central uh, and East Europe, Central and CSA, I don't know if it's Central and South Europe. What is the team that I wanted? CEE. Central East Europe. Yeah, this team looks dope too. Really dope. Oh, unfortunately, you can't really see the players with the chat, right? If I open the chat, you can see it because of the chat placement. Yo, Ali. Hello. Welcome. How are you? What's up? One minute. Will I improve? Doubt. Oh. Almost. So as I was saying on the start, we have 8 maps. 8 maps are on the qualifying stage. Oh, nice. And look, Inix is so close to being MVP. Inix is getting really close to Willy for the best player on the qualifying. That's sick. Look at the battle. You can't, right? I don't know if you can because of the chat. But you can really clearly see the gap between second and third place. These two players are insane. GG. GG, guys. I'm sure people will like that map, Ali. Really, the main event maps, I'm so curious to see how people will think about those maps. The maps are really high quality. What up? Yo, Stretch. Hey, nice to see you, man. How's it going? So basically I am streaming the qualifiers of Nations Cup. I'm not sure if you are familiar with it, but it's basically team of different teams, 20 teams of different nations. And currently the top 5 players of each nation will qualify for the main event. And this is really competitive. This leaderboard looks stacked. We have 125, as I said before, and yeah, below 10 average you have until the 6th place, and the first 25 it goes from average 4 to 29, the first 25 ranked players. So I'm currently Portugal number 3, which means I'm on a qualifying position for the main event. Yeah, it's a summer map, and as expected, it's a full speed map. And basically the full speed maps is what's been making me score higher than the other Portuguese players. Because on tech, I don't have a choice. I don't have a chance. Okay, let's just finish the map to show you guys how this map goes. I'll continue hunting. Hi, wall rides. This is safe driving. Speed slide to the left, to the right. Oops, let's see if this... Okay. And yeah, so this is how the map goes. It's a full speed map, kind of on the easy, I would say easy intermediate side. Some people were complaining about this last jump because they couldn't reach it, but I think if you play it a little longer you can actually understand it. Yo Will, so it's a mixed style event. Yes, it is tech and full speed. It's, I would say, 50-50 in theory, but we couldn't make it 50-50 because some full speed mappers actually dropped, so we ended up having more tech maps than full speed maps. But I would say it's pretty balanced. It's probably I don't know, like 40-60. So it's close, but slightly more tilted to tech. So it should favor more tech players. But to be MVP or to be the top ranked players, you'll have to master both styles. I think you can also speed slide here. I think I lose all my speed on this tube. So for reference, my personal best on this map is 43.45. I'm currently on the position 19, and Cyanide, it drew all the way up there until the world record being by Willy, followed by Raven. Only the two only players to have managed to a 42 on this map. So most players are really struggling to get a low 43, and these two beasts drove 42. Yeah, Summer is a very talented mapper, and Summer really pays attention to details, and I'm sure she places details that probably, I would say, the majority of people that play her maps don't see, like little treats and details often go by unnoticed, but thankfully there are players that do notice. I can say that I am one of them because I sometimes do, but others I don't notice them at all. But the intros, the aesthetics look, the routes, everything is, man, it's art, I would say. It's an expression. And we will have another summer map on the main event, so we can be happy. So we can be happy to have two maps. Damn it. I think the key part on this map is that big loop. You can speed slide left and right. It's this loop. This is the only part that I haven't figured it out yet. Oh man. This would be a good map for you, Stretch. Oh man. Are the maps up on TMX? The maps are not yet on TMX. I know that I announced to mappers that the maps should be released only after the event, but I will make another announcement so that qualifying maps can be released after the end of qualifiers. So I know it's better to spread out the publishing of maps on TMX, because if you release a lot of maps at once, some will not make it to the front page, and it's kind of unfair if they don't get enough visibility. So yeah, qualifier maps are not on TMX, but will be if mappers want to publish them after the 14th September. So all of these maps will be on TMX. Yeah, qualifying maps. So this map could be on TMX. Obviously, I won't publish the maps, the authors will, but I will say that they are free to publish their qualifying maps after this stage of the event ends. And then the main event maps, which are 14 maps, will be free to be published after the 4th of October. 43-39. Yep. So qualifying maps stretch are 8 maps, and I think one, two, three maps are full speed, and 5 are tech. I think I'm not forgetting any, but probably something like this. Anyone can join the server. I mean, you can, but not in the way that you think. You can join the server, but since you are not registered to play, you will only be able to spectate. So, server is password free, but only the registered logins are whitelisted because you need a region. Yeah. And we have a few record runner players here. We have obviously Matt, you can see, Scorps, and Sami. Sami's, and currently, let me show you that Sami is actually on the qualifying position for Germany. Let me show you Germany. You can see also Jake on Austria, and you can see Germany. You can see that Sami is on the 3rd place. So yeah, he's in the top 5, and Scorps too. Scorps is on the Central and South Europe, and he's currently number 1 on that region. So all these players will move on to the main event. But let me tell you that if I was on the French squad, I would be eliminated for sure. Yeah, a lot of familiar names, and the top spots are really insane players, I would say. William, Einix, Dark, Buffy, Shark, Eric, Rexa, Railgun, Sami, and Monster, and Evil, and then Cyanide. Is there anywhere where I can find dates of the matches? Yeah, I think you are referring to the main event. The main event will have the same format. It will be a server in a time attack mode, and it will last for 2 weeks and 14 maps. The only difference is that every nation will have 5 players, the qualified players, and they will battle for points. Like a multi-team scrim, I would say. So you can. I will also make at least one stream as well, 1 or 2 streams, but you can always join the server online to see how is it going? So basically it will start on September 20th. So in about roughly a week. So in 2 days qualifier ends, then it's a 1 week break. We prepare everything, the server, and we assemble the logins, we load the maps, and on the 20th of September, the kickoff. Everyone will be battling for points for their team. Right now the fan favorite, I would say, is of course Germany, France, Poland is well positioned as well, but yeah, probably maybe we can see some surprises, some surprise results. I think I was too much to the left. What would I do for a replay on this map to see the lines? How to do the two is the big question. No steering. Of course. I think I had more speed than before, but how far am I from the PB? 45, I have 60. Yeah, I'm still pretty far from my personal best. But it snowballs. The speed really, well, that's what makes full speed. I would like to show you at least one more map. Because people have been replaying and extending the time. What's the next map? Competitive Compass, and it's a tech map. See you later, Stretch. Nice to see you. Nice of you to drop by. I press left sometimes, man. Dude, is this PB? It is. Nice. 39. I improved. Nice. Shouldn't I have mapper's advantage? Well, I would in theory I would, but you know, it's a tech map and I simply have no chance, even on full speed maps. And we'll have also mappers that became drivers as well, or the other way around on the main event. So in the end, I think that advantage is neglectable, because you'll be hunting a map for a lot of time, and after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the other players already know the lines, not the lines, but already know the map. So what I'm trying to say is, after a few hours of hunting, the mapper's advantage will fade. For example, we have another, actually Railgun from Finland. He has a map on Qualifiers called Perfect, and he doesn't hold the world record. Another player does, and he is an exceptional tech player. Of course, that if we were playing rounds, of course. At the early stages, I actually improved on 2 maps. Nice. Oh man, not enough speed. Bad line. I want to show you another map, so I'll probably play this one and a little bit of the other map. Actually, the tip of not steering left helped. But present. That's right. Representa tudo. Yeah, and on full speed, that's why I'm number 3 on Portugal. It's because of the full speed. Because on the tech, not so much. See ya. Ooh, awesome lines. Another, and isn't that ironic, Ita? Because I think you are an original tech player. And all the tables have turned. You now dominate on full speed as well. Efecita. the Mexican legend Efecita. See ya, Matt. Techiago, that's right, and you'll be able to see my tech skills in a moment. Ooh, that was a nice one. Ooh. I kind of felt that too. I had the best, probably one of my best lines. And on the right, but you can see that this is the Portugal players ranked on this map. Not to brag, but there's a huge gap from my time to the second one. I'd say until the fourth, yeah. Then the 43 players, then the other two players get a 44. Faciana. I've been enjoying some classic FPS these days because I decided to fix my skill issue. I think that is always a wise choice. It's never too late. I'm doing it with tech, so you can also do it with full speed. FS Ita. FS Ita FSiana. Okay, let's see how this map, the scenery of this map in these last moments. Okay, GG. And this is a nice way to finish, right? A tech map. I don't know if I'm going to play the full round, but I will show you the map. Also, I really like these banners, these loading screens, but I'm suspicious. Okay, and you saw that last map, I was the first in Portugal. Now I am the last in Portugal. 42-48, and I would need to beat the 42-21. For reference, the world record is 41-29, so it's more than 1 second ahead of my personal best. And I will show you how the map looks. Failed drift, but doesn't matter because I just want to show you. Easy drift. easy drift as well, and a long upwards. Ooh, that was a clean drift. What up? What up, Cash? What up, what up? How's the competition going? I think it's going great. We have 24 players joining. At the moment, only 3 regions or nations, only 3 teams, let's call it, don't have enough players. It's Africa and Middle East. I can show you. So the only teams that don't have enough players is basically Africa and Middle East. Only has 4 players. They need 1 more. And Asia, the Asia region as well, only 4 players. And Oceania. All the others have enough players, as you can see. So yeah, there are a lot of really good teams. You'd imagine France and Germany to be favorite, but there are teams that are starting to look consistent. It's the case of Poland, also East Europe as well. UK also has potential. So 17 out of 20 teams are qualified. Only 3 teams are out. So yeah, that's huge, considering that 117 players registered, 125 played. Ain't so bad. Actually, this is one of the tech maps. Honestly, yeah, I was scared that actually at the start I was scared that we wouldn't have enough players, but the thing really picked up. And there were a lot of players also asking to play, but unfortunately they didn't register it, so they couldn't, obviously. Oh man. Are players doing the cut? Which cut? Did you spot a cut? I mean, no one. The world record is 41.29. I am on the 58th position with 42.48. I'm the last one in Portugal, 5th place. I'm sure no one is doing any cuts. There's a huge battle for the MVP between Heinix and Willy. There are a lot of good players. We have Dark on 3rd place, Shark Eric on 4th, Poofy on 5th, Rexa and Railgun 6, 7, Sami and Monster and Evil on 10, and Cyanide on 11, and so on. But you can see that the first 2 are really close one to the other. And this is a map creation by Techiago. This is one of my tech maps. I only made one tech map. And all the maps that I made were backup maps. I made 3 full speed maps and 1 tech map. In case, for some reason, mappers didn't deliver. But they did. Besides full speed. We had some casualties on full speed. But still we managed to make it quite balanced, I would say. Yep, I'm really proud, Ita. Portugal team is basically a tech team. Unfortunately, I think that I've heard that the best Portuguese players won't play the event. So we had a lot of hype because some pros could join us, and that could boost Portugal competitiveness for the main event. But we'll do fine as well. Have I tried camera 1? I haven't, because I really can't do anything with camera 1. Ooh, this was a nice one. I drift too much. Oh man, was this PB? This was a PB. I was going to make a 42 lower, 3. Damn it. How did I fail the easiest turn on the map? Man. Yep, Karyan plays camera 3. Do you want me to play with camera 1? How could I play with camera 1? What kind of human being plays with plays with camera 1? Actually, I'm not performing so bad. But why is the screen... I can't do it. Dude, I'm on fire now. Oh man. Yeah, I usually use camera 1 for GPS because it looks cool. I feel like I'm getting closer to improvement. I think I can get the 4th place in Portugal on this map. 42-20. I have 42-48. Oh no. Minus 68. I was going to do a low 42. I can feel it. I can feel that I'm close. Actually, Ite is number one. I don't know if you saw Cash, but Ite is number one in Poland. And number one in Poland is on place 12 overall. Ite is on the place 12. And I am on the place 34. I mean, and I'm surprised since we have mostly tech. This guitar is pounding. Let's go, motherfucker. Oh man. I'm really starting to feel this map. I think I can do a 41 as well. If everything aligns perfectly, I could. Right? I won't make it. Maybe I can show you. Okay, nice. I will be able to show you one more map. Also, as I was saying, one team that I think it also looks really stacked is the Central East Europe team. This one. I think this team has a lot of potential as well. Because the top 5 are all good players. Hydra, Drew, Herobrine, Raven, and I don't know who this is. Oh. He's from RTX. Okay, the map was extended the time people voted, so I can try a little longer. Try a little bit more. First drift is really difficult. And you, Cash, you won't play? I mean, I know that the French team is stacked, but... Oh man. It's on the replays. People really wanted to be able to replay maps. So we introduced a replay feature, and basically, yeah, it's like we are playing time attack with 30 minutes. Because people have been replaying. So far, I'm really happy with how the tournament is coming. This was all, well, everything starts as an idea. And I remember the day I thought about it for the first time. And after many months of work, and I can honestly say that this is probably, I mean, not even probably, this is the project that I've worked, but brain freeze. This is the project that I've worked the most. Between, you know, organizing, uh, thinking about the servers. Well, even though Kim really basically did almost all of the work, so he did awesome in making this server light and intuitive. Players really enjoyed the server layout. It's really clear and you have everything that you need. But yeah, and this is one of the reasons I haven't done my regular discovery stream. But I really expect to make great videos about this. And most of all, I'm happy to see that players are having fun and it's creating some discussion about who will win, who will be the nation that will win. And yeah. Abraço de Portugal. Muito fixe, yeah. And Brazil also qualified. Portuguese moment. Brazil also qualified. Come on, I can improve this. I had such promising runs. Since we don't have a timer today, I have no idea for how long this stream is going. But probably 2 hours? Is it been 2 hours already? I kinda missed the green timer. And I have a lot of maps to discover. On Discord we have a lot of submission maps for the next discovery streams that I will be hopefully returning to after Nations Cup. I will try to make stream as well for the main event. And yeah. Yo Benz, welcome. The block at the exit of that corner is probably the single worst block in the whole game. What block? that I think I know what you're saying. It's this one. Yeah, I know that. I think that you would. I think that you would. Yeah, the squiggly downhill. To this one. Bitch. No more Spotify ads. So that's new. Yeah, I would like to do those lives again, but I'm not sure if I will be able to do it weekly. Probably will be something more one-off. Oh, this was so fast. This was really fast, I think. Yo, Sammy. And you can also see, for the ones that didn't saw before, on the chat, you can see the region, the team, and the position. So you can see that Sammy is the third ranked player on Germany, I am third on Portugal, and Nut is the fourth player on Czech. That's also a clean add-on, so players can easily see if they are on the qualifying part or not. Why did I stop steering? I had it. Yeah, and Sami also gave me some feedback that probably the gears are weird on this map. Last GIF is worse. That's what I was saying, you know, when you hunt a map for enough time. I think it's normal that some parts will start to annoy you. I really thought that I could improve. Yeah, I failed that last drift once or twice. Too much. That's one thing that I don't usually do, either. I don't take breaks making a map. And I actually made a video of what happens when I do take breaks on maps. The map for Christmas calendar project. I made the map so earlier that I had to let it be there, and when I got back to it, I was like, man, this is not something I would be proud. And I made a new map. That's an old video, actually. It's a video about the story behind my Christmas calendar project map down the chimney, where I tried to make a double nosebug start full speed. It's a full speed map with 2 nosebugs in the start. It's like a stunt full speed. Okay, last try. What a nice try. I think this is it. I don't know how long the stream has been running. I guess I could just show you 1 or 2 runs on the next map. And this is how it looks. Yeah, Ali, I will make a map that will be both as map showcase and as record showcase. I'm going to make a qualifier map pack video, and I'll make a main event video where I will show the best replays on each map. So yeah, I will make videos about Nations Cup. Hey Noé, le maître. It's Zerani, I think. Okay, let me just show you this map before, because probably I've been streaming for more than 2 hours. Okay, so this is the map. Tell me that this part doesn't remind you of an idea of map. What Nadeo map does this map remind you? That middle section. Stadium platform D5. I was thinking about AO7, but now I am curious to see what that map is. I just need, as you can see on the right, I am 4th on Portugal, 40-51, and I'm really 200s away from getting the 2nd spot. And I think I can do it, but it's really difficult to nail everything together. World record is by Shark Eric. Yeah, the records, you have Shark with a 40, a flat 40, 4009 Einix, Willy 11, Dark 14, Railgun 50, Rexa and Poofy also below the 20th. Yeah. As I was saying before, I know that there are probably around 50 players who signed for the Nations Cup didn't actually show up, but we gotta look at the people that did, and that really makes me happy because it's a concept, it's a project that is happening, and actually seeing people hunting and having fun, yeah, that's the goal of this stuff. And also one thing is that some regions are making Discord groups to share tactics, and this means that people that otherwise wouldn't have met are racing together, and on that note, it's also a good thing. Yeah, indeed. That's, yeah. Basically, 125 players have one record, at least. So yeah, I am happy, and I'm actually very thankful for the mappers as well, because the mappers used time of their own to contribute and build a map. And the maps are awesome, you know, and I'm being honest when I say it. I honestly see nothing wrong with the maps. And especially the main events. I'm not saying that the main events maps are better, but the main event maps are really extraordinary, and they are really suited for an event like this, because people will have 2 weeks, and 2 weeks is a lot of time. So the maps have to be challenging, and they have to be fun to hunt. So we will see how people will react to those maps, but I'm confident that they will love every single one of them. That's okay, Cash. Actually, some players sent me a message, and that was really nice of them, saying that, hey, look, I know that I registered, but I won't be able to make it. One of the players that registered and didn't make it and contacted me was Yantronix from Finland. He told me that he registered, but unfortunately he would have some real life stuff happening right on this period, and he wouldn't be able to join the event. So that happens, you know, that's life. Dude, I'm losing. It's really painful to see the advantage to go away. Yeah, that's actually also true, Cash. And it's normal. People usually complain. There's something, our map, it's good for some, for others it isn't. But to be honest, people haven't complained as much as I was expecting, to be honest. So I don't want to jinx it, so let's wait for the main event and we will run closing remarks. Okay, I think it's time. Last try. I wish I could have showed you all the maps, but since most of the maps have been replayed, I couldn't. However, Yantronix will be racing reverse mapping challenge again. And by the way, reverse mapping challenge will be back after Nations Cup. So for the ones that missed registration on Nations Cup, make sure to stay tuned to participate. Wops is playing, but Wops is not on the top 5 for Finland, Ali. As you can see, where is Finland? As you can see, Wops is on the 6th place. So yeah, Ops, if Ops doesn't play more, he probably will be eliminated. Yup, Nut Nut. Well, thank you. You're making me blush. You can't see it, but I am. It's probably because of the hotness here. The temperatures are really high. But yeah, thank you. Who made the puzzle this time? I made it. It's not a puzzle map. It can be, but it's not mandatory to be a puzzle map. So yeah, I made it. I listened to people's feedback. I know people wanted scenery blocks to mess with, and I tried to include those. I try also to include options, because that's what reverse mapping challenge is all about, options, right? Having options. So it's a complete different style than what ITA did. So we will see. Can I show you Finland team again? Of course. Finland team, where is Finland? I can even post you a print if you want after. So you have Railgun first. Basically he has this one. What it means is Railgun is the best Finland player in every map. Okay. So it's one. Then you have Tuketsu, Will. I know it's on the shot is kind of in front of this one. And then you have Roofy on 5th place and Wops is 6th. But probably Wops hasn't finished all the maps. Me what? I was talking about reverse mapping challenge, Ita. I was saying that the map that I am going for is a different style than the maps that you made. So I just hope people enjoy diversity. Okay, 2 minutes. I think this is it, guys. Ooh, nice place. Or not. Kinda. Not the best though. Yeah. You have the run on speedometer, Zeraini. But do you have a clip of that? If you do, you could share it on Discord. Yeah, Wops is probably 6. I don't know if he played all the maps. He probably only played a couple of them. So that's why it's messing up with his rank. So guys, this is coming to an end. Sadly I can show you all the maps, but yeah, stay tuned. On Discord we will keep updating. I will post announcements, and soon I will make a video for the qualifying maps, the ones that you saw, with the best 5 replays. So we expect great replays. Okay guys, have a good one, and yeah, stay tuned.